Hello students, this tutorial is designed to help you get started using your course and learning management system. I am logged in as a student, so we have the same view. Once you're logged in, you land on something called My Workspace. My Workspace is unique to each person that's logged in. So this is your space. It gives you an overview of your calendar. That's everything that's happening in all of your classes. And your classes are the blue tabs running along the top, and then you also have the drop-down box. You have recent announcements that have happened in all of your classes. And then if you scroll even further down, you have a message center, so you can see if you have messages from any of your connections that you've made or any one of your classes. I'm going to go down to the profile, still in my workspace. Most of you have uploaded your profiles. You have the ability to upload multiple pictures and change them as you wish. Also, if you haven't yet filled out your information, you simply scroll over to the right and you choose the edit information, and you can go ahead and add in and fill up that area. The other thing that some of you have done and others should do is make connections. So you want to search for connections, and this is everyone in your cohorts. So you can just simply search by name or email. When that person comes up, it allows you to add as a connection. And then what it has to do, it has to confirm. So if I want to add Ankur as a connection, I can choose Add Connection, and the next time Ankur logs into the system, he should see my request, and then he'll need to accept it. And then once he does that, he will be one of my connections, and then we can just type back and forth and talk to each other that way. So you should all reach out and make one another connections so that you can always talk and discuss that way. The other important area here is resources. This is your space that you can upload works in progress for your other classes. So the first thing I would do is I would choose the Add button and create some folders. This can actually add work as your USB. So if I'm taking, let's say I have CC 620, I want to make a folder for that. I'm going to make another folder for EC 620 because I'm taking that class. So I'm going to create those folders. And now what I can do, because this is my workspace, if I'm working on an essay or an assignment that's due in 620, I can simply upload the file right here. And it's saving it for me, just like your USB. So anytime you log in, wherever you are, you're at home, you're at work, you're on the go, you log into your Cambridge Graduate LMS, you can always access that assignment. You don't have to worry that it's sitting at your computer at home or what have you. So those are kind of the most important things to know in my workspace. Now I'm going to move over to, let's see, I'm going to go over to the Immersion II-502, just so that we can go over. So the difference between, once I'm in this is actually a classroom now. This is just not your space. Whatever you're seeing here, all other students are seeing it. So these are recent announcements just for this particular class. The calendar is also just for this particular class. And the same thing with the message center, and then if there were any chat messages, that would show up here. And then you can see your instructor has put in some information about the Hong Kong intensive. You can always scroll and get a syllabus if that has been uploaded. And here it is right here. You simply click on it and that opens that up. And then you'll see the actual lectures or classes. So when you click on a lecture, it opens up and it will give you some instructions. Either view a PowerPoint, it's telling you to go to the resources folder, it has YouTube videos, it's telling you what book chapters that you need to complete, and then there also might be an assignment here. So if you click on that particular assignment, this was due on December 31st, it's going to say this one was closed because it should have been submitted by then. So what I'm going to do is return to the lesson, and that gives you an overview of what this looks like. Now I'm going to go over to the sandbox so that I can actually do some work without interrupting what's happening in your real classes. So I'm going to go to EC 520, and I'm going to read the lesson that was left for me. I'm going to view the video that my instructor put in, or if you're going to a YouTube, you can simply do that. You can see that there's a quiz here that I'm supposed to take, so I'm going to click on quiz. I'm going to begin the assessment. And you can go ahead and take the assessment. You can save it. You can submit it for grading. If you submit for grading, it says, are you sure you really want to submit it? And I'm sure, so I'm going to go ahead and submit that. And then here you can see that it's been completed. So this is your confirmation information that you've sent it in. So now what I'm going to do is I want to go to assignments. Now your instructor can post your assignment here along where the quiz might be. There might be an assignment placeholder, and you can click there and that will take you to assignments. But I think a lot of instructors are using the tool along the side. So there's also assignments here. So you can go ahead and click the assignments and see if there's anything that you should be doing. But you can see I have 2 assignments. So I'm going to go ahead and open one up. Any information here? Okay, I haven't started it. The grading scale is 100 points. My instructor has left me a model answer. So if you open that up, your instructor might have some hints about what needs, what your assignment needs to look like when you submit it. And then you can simply go ahead and cut and paste your assignment here. You can type it here if you wish, or if your instructor has allowed, you can also browse for an attachment. So you can just simply attach it. So there's several different ways. You can cut and paste from Word document here, you can type it here, and you can also add it as an attachment. Your instructor might have put an honor pledge, which basically says I have neither given nor received aid on this assignment, and you must check it off before you're able to submit it. And then if you're ready to go, you can simply submit the assignment. And it says you have successfully submitted your work, and then there was no email confirmation because I don't have an email address associated with this. And then you can go back to your assignment list. Now you can see you've submitted it, and you can begin your next assignment.